Hey guys, welcome back to Set Streets and Eats. This weekend I am in Rocket City, USA, Huntsville, Alabama. I am here at the U.S. Space and Rocket Center, just on the outskirts of town. It is awesome. I'm under the Saturn V rocket right now. I've been walking under it for about 2 minutes, so it's extremely large and somehow enclosed completely in a building. I'm also pretty excited about seeing Huntsville. This is actually a really cool town in the south if you've never been, and they have amazing food here. Lots of art, lots of rockets. It's gonna be a fun weekend, and I hope you join me. Let's travel.
I'm Chris Bauer, and I am an art slinger. I travel around the U.S. selling artwork at comic and anime conventions, and while I'm there, I like to check out cool sites, eat great food, and see all the places my favorite movies and TV shows are made. Welcome to Sets, Streets, and Eats.
Good morning, guys, from the Huntsville Comic and Pop Culture Expo. This is the second year I've done this show in the same convention center. I've done cons here in the past. They used to have a really good anime con here several years ago, but it never really came back. The people that were doing it just didn't feel like doing it anymore. It was too much of a hassle, so they gave it up. Personally, I would have sold the show, but you know, I had no stake in that. Anyway, just kind of taking a little quick tour around before everything gets started on Saturday. A lot of really cool creative stuff here this year. It seems like it's getting more and more creative every time I see different booths. Nerds are making the coolest things at home and selling them at cons now, and it's really neat. I love it. Anyway, I want to take you guys around. I want to show you some of the booths, some of the wares, and see some of the con. These are cool. These are all 3D printed. Pretty neat. Oh, that's cool. Mando, 3D printed helmet. And Iron Man. Those are neat. Morning! Where the waifu? Morning, Heidi. Morning, Chris. Lots of stars from different TV shows. Voiceover actors, famous comic artists. Oh, this is glassware. What's up, buddy? Boop. Yeah, you too. She's got some really cool stuff. So she takes old books and games and doll cases and makes clocks out of them. Old record albums, lunch boxes. How cool is that? That's my favorite right there. CDs and DVDs. That's pretty cool. I dig it. I really dig this one. I had that lunchbox. Old Disney record. Really cool idea. And look, soap dispenser, canteens or thermoses. That's awesome. Very cool, very cool. Dragon Connoissaurus. Ah. What up? That'd be awesome.
I even guessed the beard on the episode.
That's true. Actually, that comes out. So I am at Phat Sammy. That's P-H-A-T, Phat Sammy. This is a basement tiki bar slash Japanese Thai American food fusion place. And it's really, really cool looking. So you come down into the basement, there's a little sign of a pineapple, like a neon pineapple outside. And then you come down in the basement and it's all down here. It's really neat. Anyway, I've ordered a drink. I forget the name of it. I'll put it at the bottom of the screen when it comes. But it has bacon infused whiskey in it. So I'm in, like, hard. Anyway, we're gonna do some of the drinks and then we're gonna order some of the food. I've got General Tso's chicken wings coming. I'm excited to try it. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, it's a peacock something.
Oh, it's got those little, what do they call those little balls? The Bobo balls, the Bobo beads.
I already drank a lot of it.
See it on there?
That's awesome.
What is this called?
It's called a jungle bird.
Jungle Bird. Very nice. So the bathroom at Phat Sammy is a pink flamingo bathroom filled with famous people and tiaras and crowns. Perfectly normal stuff. Because, why? Well, you're sitting on a throne. I get it. We all get it. Even the flamingos have crowns. This is my favorite one. Always Sunny in Philadelphia. That is brilliant. So this has a wonderful piece of bacon in it. I'm gonna take a bite. Oh man. It's got brown sugar crust. Oh man. You can see the brown sugar still on it. Oh wow. Oh, that's tasty. The bacon's so strong that I don't know how much bacon's in the whiskey, but it definitely has the bacon flavor because it's all I can taste. But it's like a really thick, robust whiskey. Man, that's really good. So these are the General Tso's chicken wings. Look at these things. Oh my God. Oh man. Ooh. It's got that General Tso sauce and those black sesame seeds and some nuts on them. They're toasted. Oh man, those have a whole other flavor. Oh man. The flavor of these wings reminds me of that Korean fried chicken I had in Rhode Island, Providence, Rhode Island, over a year ago. I'll put a link to that right up here. It's really similar, but that was Korean fried chicken, so it was a lot crispier. But the flavor is right there. It's really close, and man, are these good. It comes with this sauce. It looks like a ranch, but it looks different, so I'm gonna try it. It's a white cream sauce. Well, that's really tasty too. It's almost like sour and tangy. That's fantastic. Those wings are dynamite. Pork belly with some kind of red sauce. Oh man. Oh my God. So, this is the barbecue pork belly. It has this really thin Korean barbecue sauce on it. It has pineapple pickled radish, and it's topped with sweet and spicy squid. It's got that pork belly flavor underneath that barbecue sauce. Oh my God. I don't even know how else to describe this. This is one of the best things I've ever eaten. Wow. Oh my God. That's fantastic. I'm speechless. I don't even know what to say about it. That pineapple pickled radish right here. It adds the really crunch to it, a little bit of sweet to the salty. It's an unbelievable balance of flavor. Unbelievable. Wow. This is dynamite. You should stop whatever you're doing, wherever you're at. Either get in the car or get on the plane and get here. Because you need to eat this. I don't have anything else to say about it. Unbelievable. That was fan-diddly-tastic. I got pork belly to take home, so that's a great night.
I just need to see a cold stone. Yeah,
Ooh, ice cream would be good.
Well,
This is the perfect. Matter of fact, if you eat some of that tonight, you have to follow it with ice cream.
You almost do it. It's so salty
Where's
that you would
ice
be great.
cream?
Well, I'm certain there is. Google could tell us.
Oh, no,
CVS got some sweet ice cream. If you guys go to Huntsville, get the Phat Sammy. I'm not kidding you. You will not be disappointed. It is absolutely fantastic. Everybody had a blast. Food was excellent. And they got this barbecue pork belly. It will be on your best thing ever eaten list, guaranteed. Phat Sammy, Huntsville. Be about it. It's insane that we built this, even thought of it, designed it, and then built it. Like, where do you even begin with this? It's weird that there's people out there that are literally like, I know exactly how that works, and that's exactly how I would build it, but I would make this change and this change to make it even better. That blows my mind. My small, puny mind. Wow. That's amazing. Look at those things. Oh, that's got to be 50 feet in the air, and it's laying down. Crazy.
So do we know what Lake was do about?
Behind me, you'll see where they faked the Apollo moon landings. That's right here in the parking lot at the Space Center. That's where Stanley Kubrick directed the astronauts to bounce around, obviously with a green screen in the back. You know, it was the 60s after all. But, you know, that's a popular internet, well, pre-internet theory actually. And we were at a Cold War with the Russians, so who's to say? Maybe we did fake it. I just feel like there'll be a news story that'll be released years from now where they're like, oh, this rocket sat in this courtyard for 40 years and turns out it was armed the whole time. They had forgotten to take out the plutonium. You know, some of those engineers are rascals. This entire courtyard is just filled with vehicles I had as G.I. Joe vehicles. A little heavier, not really plastic, mostly metal. Awesome. This place is amazing. Space suits through the years. They got less and less flattering as the decades went on. Wally. What every astronaut needs, a gigantic bust. Space craze. All these old books. Oh man. That's pretty cool. Oh. A film script for 2001. Wow. Still called Journey Beyond the Stars. How cool is that? That's pretty sweet. Oh yeah. Trekkies! The Y-Wing. I like the American flag symbol on the side. You know, obviously an American ship flown by Brits. Space Hawk. I definitely had that game. This is a giant tank. This is where you get to experience weightlessness. You can actually pay, it's a higher fee, I'm not exactly sure what it is, but you can actually pay to get in gear and go down there and perform simple tasks and whatnot. It's pretty cool. Delicious space food. Numbers. Ah yes, the toilet. The thing everyone wonders about. Sponsored by General Motors. This place is pretty cool. I definitely highly recommend, if you're ever in Huntsville, definitely coming to the Space Center. There's a lot of like exhibits that are a little bit more than just the general admission fee, but they're really cool. They got an IMAX exhibit, planetarium, things like that. They got a lot of really neat stuff here. It's all interactive, very family friendly. And I mean, what kid doesn't like learning about space and rockets? Honestly, I don't even think that's just a male thing. That has to be males and females. I have zero research to back that up, but just saying, space and rockets, come on, that's the coolest thing ever. Anyway, highly recommend it. It's definitely worth coming to Huntsville just for that. Make a trip plan and come just for this. You can actually, they have another space center here too. They have a space center where they actually do rocket tests and whatnot that you can take a bus tour out to. I don't know how far away it is. I would assume a few miles. Otherwise, it would be probably deafening for the entire downtown area if they tested them close. But anyway, they load up the bus and take people out to it each day. I think it's called, I'll butcher it, but I'll put it at the bottom of the screen right here. It's $25 admission for adults. It's a little bit less for that for kids. Like I said, there's a few add-on feature exhibits that are a bit more money, but you could easily spend the day or multiple days here. Also look into Space Camp. Space Camp, they have a lot of affordable packages for that as well. And come on, a 3 to 5 day space camp when you're a kid, you come out of that, sky's the limit. I mean, that would be amazing. I wonder if they do it for adults. All right, we're at Dreamland BBQ. We've been here several times before, but I've never documented it, so this is my first time. Their ribs are fantastic.
So we have the two types of nachos. We have the stadium nachos,
Okay.
which is just like ballpark nachos.
Gotcha.
With some barbecue on top.
Right.
And we have our Big Daddy nachos, which is on top of our house chips.
That's the
You have
ones.
slaw, you have your choice of meat, barbecue sauce.
All dirty
plain.
to them.
Yeah, that's what I want. Go ahead and just put that right on in, and that's coming to this face. That would be good.
All right, do you want a pork, chicken, or mix?
Let's do mix. Let's live dangerously.
And we
I knew they had them nachos though. I remember them nachos. So I'm gonna be ordering the full slab of ribs. I was here before and I got the chicken. It was a little dry. Not saying this one is. I don't know. Haven't had the chicken at this particular time. But I'm gonna go with full ribs because the ribs were amazing. And I only went half slab last time. I'm going full slab. So I'm pretty excited about that. And I'm gonna go ahead and get those mac and cheese sides too. Yeah, for sure. They home make these chips. They're barbecue flavored. They fry them here. And then they top it with pork and chicken
Are you looking at crypto?
and
XRP, man.
barbecue sauce naturally.
Ripples up.
And they're rather good.
No way
People have to go in.
Yeah, till it's
He was on
mainstream.
Thursday.
There's some people that will wait till it's mainstream. So we
They also top it with coleslaw. It's fan-diddly-tastic.
Pizza joint.
maybe we can talk about it at a later time.
So Dreamland sauce is very,
community college.
and that's not real thick. It's just got a good like vinegar
that they corrected
finish.
their disciplinary
So it's a
issues,
real
their
thin,
grades and what have you,
spicy
to find their
barbecue
way back to
sauce.
Division I,
Very, very
hopefully
tasty.
get drafted by the majors.
Oh, the Cowboys are playing?
These ribs
And
are cooked perfectly.
it's a
Naturally.
documents these kids
You can't not be a mess when you eat this. I'm really a mess.
It's an Emmy.
This is a huge rib.
Emmy award-winning show. Every season it comes out. Wow. It like destroys the Emmys for documentaries. And
So
this last season, because I guess they ran
the mac and cheese is pretty tasty.
That many JUCO programs.
It's no
They did
guesses,
basketball. At
but it's
the
pretty
JUCO
good.
level. It was absolutely fantastic.
I am partial to
I
guesses.
watched this
Mac and cheese.
documentaries I've ever seen.
Oh man.
What's the documentary about?
Yeah,
man. Do it. He said, one, you kill them under great pain, but very quickly. Now,
I don't normally
believe
like
that there's no
vinegary-based sauces,
He's
but
a really smart guy.
Dreamland has so much
It's really
flavor.
interesting. And they said, well, so what is
You can't not love it. It's weird.
you got to watch the dog. It's a layer on the wall. You're not going to
Look at
find
this.
that stuff 60 years later.
I mean, there
Moist,
are hundreds of
hot,
thousands of people that all lied and had the exact
dripping.
same story, but apparently they're
I'm good, man.
The actual place is still there, though.
Oh, no.
How could you go to Austria if it wasn't there?
anybody who does is a
Oh,
Holocaust
man.
denier stuff. They need
These
to
ribs are
understand
fantastic.
that we went to Berlin.
It's insane.
And you might have to leave early.
So
I'm trying to show you this video.
I know there's a lot of meat left on
at
these.
the Berlin Wall.
It's only mostly bone though. All right, there's a little bit of meat left on,
That's the Reichstag.
but it was very good.
Where the Bund.
Woo! The ribs was good. All right, we're done. I'm waddling out. I ate my weight in ribs and banana pudding and various other sides. Quite delicious and lovely. And if you're ever around Alabama, there's several locations, but Dreamland is fantastic. Highly recommend it next time you're here. Show's starting to wind down on Sunday here. Crowd-wise, this was a really, really good turnout for a show. This normally brings in a little over 5,000 normally. BC, as we would call it, before COVID. And now that we're AC, it had at least half of that, if not 3/4 of that. So it's a really good turnout here. The city of Huntsville definitely had a mask mandate that they dropped on Friday. Not for the show, but in general, they were dropping it. But the show in the convention center still required masks in the convention center. So there was a few people that were a bit lax on it, but nothing major. And they made a lot of announcements, and you can kind of see people, pull them up or whatever. But for the most part, most people kept the masks on. A whole bunch of celebrities were here that normally do cons, so it's good to see them back out there on the circuit too. So I talked to a lot of fans this weekend. Everybody's really, really happy the show went on, and they came out in droves for it. It was really awesome to see people out again, and it was just a really good weekend. I talked to a bunch of vendors, and they were really happy with it too. They seemed to be really happy with the sales, and I think everybody's just happy, just for something different for the last year, And it's neat. It's neat to see joy in people's eyes. I'm sure under their masks they're all smiling ear to ear as well. It was a really good weekend. So I'm about to get on out of here. So if you liked the video, leave a like. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Maybe even smash that notification bell to keep you up to date with all my adventures. And we'll see you on down the road. Bye now.